before I get started on my vlog, I thought I'd show you Rookie's new home. Because for those of you who don't know, he escaped from his other cage. So we had to get him one of these cages, but look at him, he's just walking up now. Bless him. Oh, nope, he's going back now. But yeah, he escaped from the cage that had this on the side. He'd figured out how to open this, and we woke up one morning and he was gone. So we've got him hopefully an escape-proof cage. We just need to get him some toys for it, but he's kind of run off. Got my green circle lenses in today, trying them out. Hi guys, Laura here. Okay, so this video I'm actually sat on my settee because each time I film a vlog I'm sat on the floor and it's very uncomfortable. So yay, I'm on my settee today with Rookie and Yuri. Basically this vlog today, I asked a few of you guys on Instagram to help me out with the content of my next vlog. I said either a fashion vlog or a tattoo vlog, and quite a few of you requested the tattoo one, so yay, thank you for that. So basically what I'm going to talk about today are the tattoos that I have and why I got them, how much and when, etc. Okay, so I have 7 tattoos and I got my first one when I was 21, I think. And since then, it is true what they say, when you get your first tattoo, you get the bug and you have to get more. I wanted to wait until I had the perfect idea for my tattoos, and I wanted them to have ultimate meaning and everything like that. And as you're gonna see in this vlog, that kind of went out the window as I got older. So this is my first tattoo. I got this when I was 21 or 20, I can't remember, it was so long ago. Basically, you can tell it's my first tattoo. It's kind of bleeding out a little bit, but it says, even if I strip my wings, I'll still try to fly. So the story behind this tattoo is I went to a Miyavi gig in the Netherlands. I think it was Utrecht, and I went with a few of my friends. We met Weenie there. It was just a good time. And during the concert, Miyavi did this whole speech. It was beautiful, like he always does. And he said those words. And during that speech, it was kind of like, not an epiphany or anything like that. It was just a very special moment, a very bonding moment for me and my friends. We just all literally just hugged each other and we cried, and Weenie said that basically because that was the first day she'd met us, she kind of just looked at us and just went, ah. So it was kind of like I wanted to keep that moment forever, because even if we drifted apart or even if the friendships kind of just faded away, I kind of wanted that concrete moment to look back on and think, yes, I am capable of friendship, I am capable of keeping my friends, I am capable of having people around me that I trust, and that's what I think of each time I look at that tattoo. This one cost £35, which is probably about 40 euros, $50, something like that. This was my second tattoo. This one is just located on my wrist. This one is bleeding a little bit, but I love it so much. It's the Metal Gear Solid Fox kind of logo, and it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, for those of you who don't know me properly, I am a very, very, very big Metal Gear Solid fan, and a very even bigger fan of Hideo Kojima. He is literally ultimate babe. Ultimate, literally his mind is just the best. Anyway, so yes, I decided that once I had met Hideo Kojima, I would get a tattoo to represent that whole kind of meet and greet that I did it. I met him. My wife, or rather girlfriend at the time, actually met him first, which I was annoyed at because I was looking on the internet and I found out that he was doing a signing session in London the day before, and there was no way that I could get there, not as a poor student, not as, or even a student then, or was I working in retail then? think it was retail, and Kim said, oh, he's in Amsterdam next week, I can go there, because she lived in the Netherlands at that time. And I was like, yes please, yes please, yes please. So she actually met him and got his signature for me, which was pretty cool, but I was jealous. So the next time that Kodge came over, it was a couple of years later, I decided, right, I'm going, I need to meet him, and I did. And it was beautiful and it was amazing, and that is pretty much why I got this tattoo. And then the second time I met Kodge, I was determined to show him this, and I did, and it was beautiful because I showed Kodge and he just went, oh, and then Yoji Shinkawa, the artist, kind of just went and then looked and went, cool. I was like, yay. So I managed to show him, and I showed it him at the airport in March when I met him at the airport. But yeah, big Kodge fan. This is my third tattoo. It's just located basically just on the elbow crease. You can see where my jumper's been on my arm as well. This isn't as faded as the others because this one's, I say, relatively new. It's about 2 years old, I think. It's the symbol for Kodakumi. It's her original symbol, so basically the one that she used to debut. And again, those of you who know me will know that I am a huge Kodakumi fan. She is like my queen, basically. She is the queen of live, the queen of J-pop. She is my queen. I've been a fan of hers since about 2004-ish. And I always said if I got to see Kodakumi live, I would get a tattoo. And basically it happened. I booked my first trip to Japan in 2013. And it was the same time that Gazette announced their second Europe tour. We were like, right, we've waited 7 years since the last tour, we're gonna book a flight to Japan and we're gonna go and see them there. We're gonna see if we can coincide it with a trip that, like, a trip to Japan where we can go and see Gazette. 3 months later, they announced a Europe tour at the exact same time we were in Japan. I cried. But the silver lining is that I got to see Kodakumi. It was at a Girls Award live that was kind of like a fashion show that had other idols there. So it had Nogizaka 46, it had some of the AKB girls as models, it had E-girls, they had Itano Tomomi, they had Kasai Tomomi, and Sungri from Big Bang. Kodakumi was first. I was not expecting that because of all the big names that were there. I thought she might be last, and I'm sat there and I'm waiting, and then suddenly Kodakumi's name pops up and I fall from my seat and I just cry. The next time I saw her was at her fan club live in Japan. She had a free live for her 15th anniversary. I think I got this after that live. I think, because if this was in 2015, because this actually got infected, I ended up going to the emergency room because it had gotten infected. And I remember that was around the time of Dogmatic Un. And I was like, I'm gonna go to Japan with like an infected arm, this is gonna be fun. Because I got it for my birthday, which was a few months before. So yeah, a bit late in getting that one, but I did end up getting it. These were my next two tattoos. They are just situated basically at the top of my arm. The Tomorrow Never Dies was first, and then the two H's were second. You can see the two H's were, well, needing a bit of a touch up, but the Tomorrow Never Dies looks pretty good actually. Mind you, it is just only a year old. About a year and a week, because as soon as I got back from the world tour, I got it, so they look pretty good. Okay, so I think them two are pretty self-explanatory. I got the Tomorrow Never Dies. I was supposed to get that one after I came back from Corona Venomous Cell, because Tomorrow Never Dies is one of my favourite songs and it has such a powerful meaning to it and everything that I thought, yes, I want that as a tattoo. But I never actually got round to getting it. But when I came back from the world tour and they played it at the end of every single live that I went to, I just thought I needed to get it. So I got that the minute that I got back from Munich. I was literally messaging the tattoo artist in Munich to say, have you got any spare time? Can you fit me in tomorrow? Etc. So I literally landed and then got a tattoo. That one cost 30, I think. Oh, I didn't tell you, the Fox one cost 35 and the Kubi one cost me 25, which wasn't too bad. But yeah, the Tomorrow Never Dies costs 35, I think, and the H's cost 40. The H's were just because the symbol looks pretty awesome, and I wanted something to symbolize the world tour, the memories, the people that I've met, the friends that I made when I was there. Basically just everything about that trip was just brilliant, that I thought, you know what, I'm getting that symbol. And as you might have known, tattoos here are cheap, especially if you go to the same one. But the guy that we go to is just amazing, and he's pretty cool. He asks us, especially for the two designs, like, oh, where's this from, etc. And he takes an interest in video games and likes to speak about Japanese culture to us, so we go back to him quite a bit. Okay, and this was the next one that I got. This is just Japanese kanji and hiragana. This one is pretty clear, and the fluff from my jumper is all over my arm. Oh my god. But no, this one isn't that old. I'd say it's just a couple of months old, I think. But you can see the clean lines and everything. It just makes it cool. Yep, so this is the one that's on my thigh. It's just Gazette's Heresy logo. It's through my tights, sorry. But that's pretty much, it's very intricate, and I love the line work. With that one, I'd like to point out that I got that one done in Japan. I actually booked the appointment, I think 4 or 5 months in advance, but the lady was lovely. She's called Kyoko, and she's based in Yokohama. She's like this really tiny little cute woman, and we knew what we wanted. Me and Kim both got a tattoo, and we thought, yeah, let's get a tattoo in Japan. It's our honeymoon, it's after Gazette's 15th anniversary, let's get it done. Kim got a tattoo here. It's 2 dog paws and one of a dog which sadly passed away a couple of months ago, but it's so beautiful. You can look on her Instagram, it's Golden Kimono. She posted a picture of it and it looked gorgeous. It was beautiful just to like watch to see that done. My tattoo, it's basically to symbolize the beginning, the end, everything in between, because going to that Gazette Live took a lot for me. I was going through some issues, and just everything was at a standstill. That day was just perfect. Not as perfect as my wedding day, but that day was absolutely perfect. I was with the people that I loved. The band was amazing, the atmosphere was amazing, and it was just the best day I could ask for. I got to meet lots of people I wouldn't have been able to meet, people on my Instagram. I managed to meet a lot of people. I was like running left, right and centre, giving people hugs like, oh my god, it's you and stuff. But no, that's just to symbolise just everything. Just if you can work hard, you put your mind to it, you can end up just basically getting what you want. You don't need to be afraid, you don't need to just not be yourself. That's kind of the meaning that I've took from it, especially from the 15th anniversary live, because Gazette kind of went back to who they were, and it's kind of like they're not ashamed of it. That's their root, they know where they came from, and it was just a cool symbol as well. And this is the most recent one. It's situated on my arm. You can see this one in most videos because I like to roll my sleeves up, but you can see the line work is just beautiful, and it's just amazing. The font is just perfect, the positioning is just perfect, and I love it so much. This one has to be either the most fangirliest thing I've ever done, or to me it just means a lot. I mean, look at it. I know it looks a bit twisted at the moment, but just look at it. It is absolutely beautiful. I wasn't actually meant to get this. I'm just gonna put that out there. I didn't actually fully prepare myself to get this. I had some friends over a couple of weeks ago, and we were all like, yeah, let's all get tattoos together, because the guy down the road, literally 15-minute walk. I actually wanted to get a tattoo on my wrist, and even that is fangirling, but we'll leave that for another time. And I ended up going later to the tattoo parlour because I think that was the time when Ruki was going to announce his nil do nil un collection, and we were just like, what's going to happen? Is he going to announce it? Can we buy it? I don't know what's going to happen. I was really nervous. So Kim and our friend kind of went to the tattoo place first because they could start getting their tattoos, and me and my other friend stayed behind to check the website, and because our friend was ill a little bit, so not because of Ruki. So anyway, we decided to walk there after we found out it was just an announcement for an announcement. It's basically, oh, we're gonna start selling these things on this day, you can buy this, this, and this. So that was fine. I decided, right, let's go. On the way there, we were talking about different tattoo ideas, and then we were talking about Ruki's tattoos, and she says to me, why don't you get his Overcome All Difficulties? And I was like, because isn't it slightly fangirly? I don't know. And she just said, he's one of your biggest inspirations. You look up to him, you admire him. It's a powerful message, a powerful meaning. And it was. Basically, I went into the tattoo place with the pictures of Shikoku and just said, can you find this font? Instantly found it. I was like, I'm kind of hoping you wouldn't find it so I wouldn't have to get it. But he did. And I said, how much? And he said 50. I was like, right, I'll go and draw some more money out. I'll come back. I will be the last one to get my tattoo. So yeah, he kind of did it. He asked where it was from and we told him, and he didn't judge. I love that tattoo guy. He's absolutely amazing. We were meant to get the tattoos on the Saturday, like really late in the afternoon at like 4 o'clock, and we all walked down there and he said, oh, I've run over on my schedule, and is it alright if you guys come back tomorrow? Now, he doesn't open on Sundays, so he kind of opened especially for us, which was pretty cool. So we came back at about 12 o'clock the next day, and then yeah, it took him about 2 hours to do all our tattoos, which was pretty cool, because yeah, that one didn't take long at all. But no, that's pretty much, that one is the most up-to-date tattoo. This one is the most newest one, and everyone's favourite at work. I sit next to this woman, and because she sits like here, she can see the tattoo, and every so often she goes, I like your tattoo, Laura, I must say. I'm like, oh, thank you. But yeah, that's pretty much my vlog done. I hope this one isn't too long, and if you've reached the end of it, thank you very much for listening to me. If you have any questions, just ask. I don't consider myself a tattoo expert, but I absolutely love them. I really do. And it is true, like I said at the beginning of the video, when you get one, you want more. So I will be getting more. I will be Instagramming when I do get these tattoos. Kim will be getting more. My best friend will definitely be getting more. It's just a case of when. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I can get the next one out soon. It will be the fashion one, maybe, depending, because I'm due to go to London for a K-pop concert, and then I'm off to Germany the next week to visit a friend, so I'm going to be vlogging that. And then at the end of July I'm going to Manchester MCM Expo to help Bestie out with her table. I'm hopefully going to cosplay Yuri. I've been practicing. Those of you that are on my Instagram know that I've been practicing my makeup and with my wig and everything, and so hopefully I can get that sorted for then. And then I'm off to my mother-in-law's birthday party in the Netherlands, which I'm quite looking forward to, because I've not been to Netherlands in so long. I mean, I got waylaid over there on the way back from Japan, but it's not the same going from airport, hotel, airport. That's not the same. So I'll be vlogging that for you guys as well. So there's quite a few things coming up that I can hopefully vlog about, and yeah, I will get my fashion one out as soon as I've figured out how I'm going to do it, what I'm going to show you guys and things like that. So thank you very much for your interest in this video, especially on Instagram. Thank you so much for your feedback, and I will see you in the next video. Also, yeah, I'm blonde. I didn't address that in the video, but the humidity is making it curly as well. But no, I decided for summer that I needed to cut off like the majority of my hair. Literally, it is so thick that it's unbearable. So it all went off and I thought, do you know what, let's go blonde. It's a little bit ginger, not gonna lie, but my natural hair colour from where I've shaved it, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be aiming at. So hopefully in the upcoming vlogs I will be actually blonde. But yeah,